The stones lay quietly beneath the moonlight, their cool surfaces resting softly in the calm night. Each silent rock holds stories untold, basking in the gentle glow of lunar beams that spread a tender hush across the earth. Ancient tales whisper through the soft winds that dance lightly across the plains. These stories drift like clouds, fading gently into the night, carrying the warmth of old memories wrapped in calm and soothing breaths. Long ago, a fateful curse quietly took root beneath serene skies. Its presence lingers like a subtle shadow, weaving softly through time, cradled gently by the healing night and its peaceful hush. Medusa's story unraveled in hushed tones, a delicate thread woven through the quiet air. Her tale floats softly among the stars, inviting gentle reflection beneath the calm embrace of night. Eyes of stone gleamed with quiet warning, reflecting a muted light that spoke without sound. Their gaze held the calm weight of ancient secrets, watching over the night with a peaceful vigilance. A night whispered secrets of inevitable fate, wrapped in a soft, velvety stillness. The gentle breeze carried quiet truths that settled like a lullaby upon the earth. The curse crept softly into the world, nearly unseen, blending with the night's calm breath. It moved like a gentle shadow, quiet yet persistent beneath the serene sky. Soft echoes carried warnings across the fields, their gentle voices dissolving into the cool air. The sounds drifted like a soothing murmur, wrapping the landscape in a tender embrace. The touch of stone brought quiet stillness, freezing moments with gentle calm. Frozen in timeless grace, the landscape held its breath in a soft, unbroken silence. Fear spoke in gentle, muted whispers, its soft voice barely disturbing the night air. It lingered like a shy breath, gentle and distant, cradled by shadows that promised safety. A path wound quietly through the landscape, cloaked in the gentle hush of night. It invited calm footsteps to wander slowly beneath the soft glow of stars. Shadows moved slowly under calm skies, their edges softened by the night's tender light. They danced gently with the breeze, weaving a tranquil pattern across the earth. Danger hid in silence among the stones, a quiet presence wrapped in stillness. It lingered softly, like a secret cradled close within the night's gentle arms. A gentle chill whispered through the air, brushing softly against skin and stone. This cool breath carried a soothing calm, settling the world into peaceful rest. The night held a deep, quiet stillness, wrapping the earth in a gentle, calming embrace. Every sound softened, every movement slowed, inviting rest beneath the vast sky. Truths lay hidden beneath soft shadows, veiled gently from immediate sight. These quiet mysteries danced just out of reach, resting softly beneath the moon's tender glow. A heartbeat pulsed softly in the distance, steady and slow, like a gentle lullaby carried by the night. It echoed quietly, weaving calm into the sleeping air. Silence filled the air with gentle weight, wrapping everything in a soft embrace. Time seemed to pause, holding breath beneath the vast, peaceful night. Light flickered softly among the stones, like tiny stars born from the earth's quiet heart. Its tender dance illuminated the darkness with warm, gentle glow. A reverie drifted through the cool night, delicate and slow, like a feather carried on a soft breeze. It whispered promises of peaceful dreams and gentle rest. Veins of shadow traced the ancient ground, winding softly like quiet rivers beneath the surface. Their gentle paths told stories concealed within the earth's deep heart. Winds moved slowly with gentle caress, brushing leaves and hair with whispered softness. Their tender touch lulled the world deeper into tranquil embrace. Murmurs of the past drifted like a breeze through the night air, softly stirring memories that settled like delicate petals on peaceful ground. A cry faded softly into the quiet night, its echo diminishing like a gentle sigh. The sound blended with the calm, leaving only peaceful stillness behind. Secrets whispered beneath the still sky, their voices low and tender, carrying gentle truths hidden in the heart of night's quiet embrace. Time seemed to pause with gentle quiet, holding moments like delicate glass. Stillness reigned softly as the night stretched its endless calm across the land. Night veiled the land in soft darkness, a silky cloak of calm that wrapped all in gentle shadows. The world sighed quietly beneath this peaceful veil. Stones rested deeply in endless slumber, their forms embraced by night's quiet touch. They dreamed in stillness, wrapped in a soft, timeless calm. Breath of night sneaked softly through cracks and crevices, a delicate presence that stirred the sleeping world with tender grace and gentle whispers. Whispers hummed gently in silent air, weaving through trees and stones with soft uncertainty. Their quiet hum soothed the night, inviting calm and ease. An abyss of calm spread beneath the sky, vast and tranquil. Its depths held peaceful voids where quiet thoughts and gentle dreams might safely dwell. A heart beat softly in the dark earth, steady and warm like a hidden ember. Its gentle rhythm filled the night with quiet hope and peaceful strength. Minds were soothed by the gentle night, thoughts softening like drifting clouds. A tender stillness wrapped each dreamer in a warm, quiet comfort. Dreams drifted slowly in peaceful sway, floating like leaves on calm waters. They carried restful whispers and the promise of gentle morning light. Shadows shifted in the silence gently, their forms melting softly into one another. They moved like slow waves beneath the tender glow of fading twilight. An echo responded with soft reply, voice faint and warm, rippling through the still air. It carried a soothing resonance that gently filled the quiet space. Mist rolled quietly over cold stone, wrapping all in a delicate veil. Its soft embrace blurred edges and settled the world into gentle, soothing obscurity. Twilight settled with tender light, dimming the day in a warm, gentle gradient. The world leaned softly toward night, wrapped in a comforting glow. Quiet stretched endlessly beneath the stars, an infinite blanket of stillness. It cradled every stone in shadow in a serene and tender embrace. The tale of stone softly reached its close, whispering a lullaby of rest and peace. The night held its breath, inviting all to drift gently into dreams. The temple rested quietly under the soft glow of dawn, its stillness wrapping the ancient stones in a warm, peaceful hush that invited gentle dreams. Cold, time-worn stone walls whispered their ancient secrets softly, holding stories and memories in hushed tones beneath the tender morning light. Gentle candle flames flickered slowly, casting tender shadows that danced quietly across the cool temple floors in a soothing, rhythmic glow. Medusa's footsteps were light and hushed, gliding softly through the empty corridors that held the gentle breath of ancient times. Outside, delicate winds whispered gently through distant trees, carrying soft echoes that softened the edges of the waking world. Quiet fears lingered like subtle shadows deep within Medusa's thoughts, settling gently as the temple's comforting calm surrounded her. Ancient stone statues stood watchful and silent, their eyes carved with timeless patience, as still and soft as the passing breeze. Her footsteps echoed with a gentle softness, a delicate rhythm that mingled seamlessly with the temple's quiet breath and peaceful stillness. Dusk gathered quietly in the forgotten corners, sparkling faintly in shafts of gentle light that whispered the passage of endless days. Warm patches of sunlight spread gently across the stone floor, inviting quiet peace and the slow warmth of an awakening world. Far away, a distant chant floated softly through open windows, weaving a tender melody that lulled the temple into gentle repose. Silence settled heavily between flickering candles, a calm that wrapped the temple in stillness like a soft, warm blanket of night. Medusa paused in calm reflection, breathing in the soothing aura of the temple's tranquil embrace and gentle shadows. Shadows danced softly across the cool marble walls, forming gentle patterns that swayed with the temple's quiet heartbeat. Tall pale stone pillars rose silently toward the high ceiling, bathed in soft light that made them glow with quiet strength and grace. Soft murmurs from long ago seemed to linger gently in the still air, carrying the whispers of forgotten prayers and hopes. Quiet corners held stories hidden by time's gentle flow, their secrets resting softly in the warm shadows and fading light. A breath of cold air brushed gently against her skin, like a whisper that traveled softly through the stillness of the ancient temple. Deep within, a stillness settled around Medusa, wrapping her gently in calm peace, like the soft embrace of a quiet night. Soft echoes of fading footsteps drifted down the halls, their gentle rhythm blending with the temple's hushed, tender song. Dim light filtered softly through stained glass panels, coloring the temple air in gentle hues of faded warmth and quiet dreams. Medusa's breath came slow and steady, merging with the peaceful stillness that wrapped around her like a gentle lullaby. The cold stone beneath her fingers felt firm and real, grounding her gently as the temple's quiet strength filled the room. Heavy shadows draped over the worn carvings on the walls, lending a quiet depth that softened the temple's ancient stories. Faint light shimmered softly on chipped tiles, casting a gentle glow that warmed the quiet corners of the old temple floor. Quiet steps moved deeper into the ancient place, each one a gentle pulse of life within the temple's serene, steady heartbeat. Whispered thoughts drifted softly through Medusa's mind, like leaves stirred lightly by a slow, warm breeze in the evening light. Daylight faded slowly through the tall windows, painting long shadows across the floor and wrapping the temple in twilight's soft embrace. Silent stone watchers stood steadfast, their ancient forms holding the quiet strength of centuries beneath the gentle shifting shadows. The temple felt like a quiet haven, a gentle refuge where worries could rest softly and dreams could drift unhindered on the breeze. Soft calm settled quietly over troubled thoughts, wrapping around Medusa like a gentle shawl woven from the temple's tender light. Lonely halls stretched quietly in the fading light, their silence a soft invitation to rest and dream beneath the temple's watchful gaze. Hidden rooms held secrets whispered through years, their quiet shadows cradling stories wrapped in the warmth of yesterdays. Quiet moments passed softly in the stillness, time stretching gently like a soothing breath within the temple's peaceful heart. Shadows shifted slowly with the dying light's tender touch, weaving peaceful patterns that lulled the stones into restful dreams. Soft whispers of ancient prayers lingered gently in the air, their quiet voices wrapping the temple in a soothing, timeless lullaby. She breathed in deeply, feeling the temple's gentle peace fill her soul like a quiet wave washing softly onto a distant shore. Light faded gently as evening crept over the temple, drawing soft shadows and wrapping the ancient stones in warm, tender hues. Night settled peacefully over the sleeping temple, a quiet hush that breathed dreams and gentle rest into every stone and shadow. The air grew still and hushed, settling softly like a gentle embrace that wrapped the world in calm before the unseen stirrings began their quiet dance beneath the surface. Clouds gathered slowly overhead, dimming the gentle light and painting the sky with deepening hues, as if the world held its breath within a tender twilight moment. Soft winds drifted through the trees, carrying with them faint murmurs and distant whispers that seemed to weave stories only the night could hold close and dear. A faint echo stirred quietly in the distance, gently punctuating the stillness with a subtle warning, as if nature's breath leaned close in attentive patience. Medusa stood serene and calm, her senses attuned to the invisible threads of presence weaving softly through the quiet air all around her tranquil form. A gentle shadow stretched slowly across the earth, mingling with the fading light like a whispered secret, casting a delicate veil of twilight upon the tranquil scene. Far off, a distant thunder rumbled without harshness, its slow murmur threading softly through the night like an ancient lullaby carried on a breath of wind. A subtle glow began to illuminate Medusa's quiet gaze, casting a gentle light that shimmered softly, reflecting the calm depths of her thoughtful night. The entire world seemed to pause, holding its breath in a delicate hush, wrapped in the fragile beauty of a moment suspended between heartbeats. Beneath quiet earth, a gentle, almost imperceptible tremble pulsed softly, as if the land itself whispered promises hidden deep beneath the surface. An unseen divine force whispered through the stillness, threading its delicate power like a silken thread, weaving the night with gentle unseen hands. Slowly, the stars began to dim within the darkened sky, their soft twinkle fading like a sigh, as the night prepared to shift with quiet dignity. Beneath her calm exterior, Medusa's heart beat softly and steadily, each pulse a quiet rhythm echoing the gentle unfolding of the night around her. A faint, elusive voice whispered warnings on the breeze, hinting at changes yet to come, weaving a delicate thread of caution through the quiet night. Gentle flashes of lightning lit the sky without fierce sound, painting the clouds with soft, fleeting light that drifted like a lullaby across the heavens. The breeze shifted quietly, carrying new intentions and soft promises, moving gently like a breath that stirs the peace with subtle purpose and grace. Shadows began to dance slowly upon the earth, alive with whispered meaning, their soft movements weaving a calm, mysterious story in the night's embrace. The stillness deepened, heavy and full, thick with the quiet tension of impending change, holding the world gently in a soft, expectant pause. Medusa's eyes opened wide, serene and alert, absorbing every tender detail and subtle shift as the world whispered secrets only she could softly hear. Silence settled around like a warm, quiet veil, thick and soothing, wrapping all in a comforting hush as the night gently held its breath once more. A faint, subtle pulse rose slowly from beneath the earth, a heartbeat of life and power moving softly through the ground, steady and sure in its quiet rhythm. A gentle glow began to form slowly around Medusa, a tender light soft and warm, spreading quietly as a cloak of calm strength embracing her still form. Beneath the surface, a quiet power grew vast and deep, humming gently like a secret song held softly within the calm heart of the night. Medusa's calm remained steady and firm, a quiet resolve shining through as the soft unfolding of change wove gently through the stillness around her. Subtle shifts began beneath her skin and breath, delicate and slow, as if the night itself tenderly reshaped her with quiet, loving hands. Medusa took a deep, steady breath that marked a turning moment, flowing calm and peaceful, grounding her gently within the quiet tide of change. Her skin shifted to a new texture, cool and still, as if the night air itself had woven a delicate new layer of calm across her being. The transformation continued quietly, a soft and unmistakable change that blurred the edges of night and being into one gentle, flowing moment. Within her, a power grew quietly, bright and patient, like a glowing ember that promised a steady and gentle light in the unfolding darkness. Time seemed to slow tenderly around her peaceful figure, wrapping moments in softness and stillness as if the night had folded itself into a lullaby. A few faint cracks echoed softly through the night air, delicate sounds like gentle whispers that spoke of change unfolding with patient grace. Medusa's steady gaze held firm and calm, capturing every gentle change as it brushed softly over her skin and spirit in a slow, tender rhythm. Within her grew an inner resolve, blossoming slowly with quiet certainty, a steady flame glowing softly as night wove its peaceful promise. A subtle shift traveled gently through her hair like a whispering breeze, soft and warm, carrying the night's tender secrets in its quiet flow. She accepted the change with gentle grace, her spirit calm and open as the night wrapped her softly in a comforting, quiet embrace of peace. The soft glow surrounding her slowly dimmed and quelled, leaving a peaceful shadow that whispered of rest and the gentle closing of a quiet chapter. A new silence settled deeply, rich and resonant, a quiet stillness that wrapped the night in a soft cocoon of timeless peace and gentle rest. Stillness returned heavy and full, peaceful and whole, cradling the world in a tender, quiet pause where dreams might softly weave their magic. Medusa had changed in ways slow and sure, her being transformed gently beneath the quiet night, a new strength blossoming softly within her calm heart. The first soft light of dawn whispered on the horizon, hinting at new beginnings framed in gentle hues that promised warmth and tender hope to the sleeping world. A quiet future awaited beyond the night's tender hold, soft and unspoken, embracing the promise of peace and gentle possibilities in the days to come. The night grew calm and still, wrapping the world in soft shadows as Medusa prepared to leave quietly, the peaceful silence enfolding her like a gentle embrace. Medusa turned slowly, taking a lingering, tender look at the place she once called home, bathed in the soft glow of moonlight that kissed every stone and leaf. Her footsteps echoed gently on the cool earth, each soft step marking the beginning of a new journey as the night held its breath around her. Whispers of the past quietly dissolved into the night breeze, leaving behind a soulful hush that glided softly through the trees and moss. The dark woods stood solemn and still, their tall silhouettes welcoming Medusa beneath their quiet canopy woven tightly with shadows. She inhaled slowly, feeling the crisp cold air wrap gently around her, steadying her spirit as the quiet night deepened. Soft crunching of dry leaves whispered beneath her careful steps, their gentle sound a tender rhythm in the stillness of night. Silver moonlight filtered delicately through twisted branches, casting a soothing lacework of light and shadow along the quiet path ahead. A gentle stillness settled within her heart, a silent acceptance of the path she now embraced, tender and deep as the surrounding woods. Cool stones lined the shadowed path beneath ancient trees, their smooth surfaces whispering stories of time with quiet steadfastness. Leaves rustled softly overhead, as if sharing forgotten tales with the gentle night air, weaving a tapestry of sound and memory. From far away, the soft calls of owls drifted through the stillness, their tones weaving a calm lullaby within the quiet woods. Her footprints left gentle impressions on the forest floor, soft marks of passage that mingled quietly with earth and shadow. Long shadows stretched softly around her, wrapping the night in a tender embrace as she moved deeper into the woodland calm. Memories wove gently in the cool night air, delicate and light like drifting petals settling softly on the earth. Barren trees stood as silent sentinels, their bare limbs reaching quietly toward the sky, serene and still beneath the moon's gaze. A soft, cool wind brushed gently through the underbrush, carrying with it a whisper of calm and the promise of peaceful rest. Her heartbeat slowed, matching the quiet pulse of the wild around her, a peaceful rhythm woven through shadow and stillness. Night creatures stirred gently just beyond sight, their quiet movements blending softly into the gentle cloak of nighttime peace. A faint shimmer of distant glow flickered softly far off in the dark woods, like a lullaby light guiding her tender journey onward. Stillness deepened all around, wrapping the world in a soft blanket of quiet that settled gently on every leaf and stone. Her breath formed gentle clouds in the crisp air, each puff a quiet rhythm blending softly with the cool night's embrace. Slow dawn whispered promises of tender light beyond the dense forest, a quiet hope blossoming softly in the gentle morning sky. Her path stretched lonely and winding, a quiet thread weaving gently into the wild darkness of the sleeping woods. Quiet resolve steadied her steps, a gentle strength humming softly within as she journeyed through the tender unknown night. Fallen leaves brushed lightly against her worn shoes, their delicate rustle a soothing whisper beneath the moon's watchful gaze. Soft moss cushioned the earth beneath ancient trees, its velvet touch quieting footsteps in a tender embrace of nature's calm. The horizon remained dim and mysterious, holding quiet promise like a whispered secret waiting to be discovered with dawn's light. Quiet whispers seemed to rise from the trees themselves, gentle voices weaving softly through the calm night air all around. Shadows shifted slowly with the passage of time, their soft movements painting the night with quiet stories and tender light. A fragile peace settled gently over the wild expanse, whispering calm and comfort to every sleeping branch and quiet leaf. Hidden paths called softly beneath a tangled canopy, inviting gentle footsteps to wander quietly toward new, tender horizons. A faint heartbeat echoed softly in tune with the rhythm of the forest, weaving a tender, calming pulse in the night's stillness. With each quiet step, her fears melted gently away, replaced by a soothing calm that spread softly through her being like warm light. Quiet stars occasionally peeked through the thick canopy, their faint twinkle casting a gentle spell of wonder and peace around her. The long journey stretched quietly before her, a soft path unfurling under the calm embrace of the night's embracing stillness. Soft murmurs of the night wrapped tenderly around her wandering spirit, a soothing melody of nature's secret lullaby. A hidden glade offered a quiet refuge, a small sanctuary embraced by trees, where the night's peace settled softly like a breath. Medusa gently settled into the wild dark's tender arms, a soft embrace of solitude and peace welcoming her quietly into the night. A subtle ripple stirred the quiet air, like a gentle breath passing through the twilight, coaxing a delicate change to unfold softly and slow beneath the fading light of day. The skin hummed with a gentle life, tingling softly under the hush of dusk, as if touched by the warm breeze of evening carrying whispers of quiet change. Beneath the still surface, faint, unseen movements danced quietly, like secret waves upon a calm sea, shifting gently without haste in the tender hush of night. Smooth scales began to ease through soft flesh slowly, shimmering faintly as they emerged, each one a quiet touch of nature's delicate design under the dusk's gentle gaze. Soft serpents curled forth tenderly, one by one, weaving a silent dance of life and form, graceful and hushed beneath the moon's careful watch. Whispers of quiet hisses mingled with the fading light, gentle sounds like delicate breaths weaving through the cooling evening air with peaceful ease. In the quiet dark, a crown of serpents took shape, each coil resting softly upon the next, weaving a silent emblem of serene power beneath the muted sky. Breaths slowed to calm and steady rhythms, sinking deeper into quiet stillness as the transformation unfolded with gentle patience under the night's gentle watch. The eyes shimmered softly, catching a new, sleepy wisdom born from the unfolding change, glowing faintly beneath the tranquil veil of night. Lips parted gently in quiet stillness, a tender sigh held in pause as the gentle tide of transformation settled deeper into the resting form. A coolness drifted softly along veins beneath the skin, like a tranquil breeze spreading through quiet branches, touching each pulse with delicate grace. The serpents murmured gently, their quiet voices mixing with night's calm breath, weaving a tapestry of soft whispers that stirred the dreamlike air. Fingers curled with delicate intention, shaping softly into unknown forms, moving slowly like waves of quiet energy brushing through the still night. A crest of shimmering scales appeared, catching soft moonlight with a quiet glow, a serene crown rising slowly as the night deepened in peaceful calm. The chest rose and fell in gentle rhythm, each breath a soft wave of calm, harmonizing with the night's quiet pulse beneath the floating stars. Among the serpents, eyes glowed with a peaceful, deep light, steady and calm, reflecting the tranquil power woven beneath the moon's tender gaze. A gentle power settled quietly inside the crown, unhurried and serene, a calm strength flowing softly through the twisting serpent's forms. Each heartbeat pulsed softly, carrying a steady, unbroken rhythm that echoed gently through the changing form enveloped in quiet transformation. The night held its breath in tranquil stillness as serpents wound tighter with tender care, embracing the silent world around them. A faint, shimmering glow danced across the serpent's crown, casting gentle light into the soft darkness like a hidden dream just waking. Delicate breaths mingled tenderly with the cool evening air, soft and slow, blending like whispers carried on a gentle breeze. The crown held a silent vigil, watching with sleepy patience, a quiet guardian resting under the calm sweep of night's embrace. Transformation moved forward in soft waves, unhurried and tender, like slow tides shaping the shore beneath a velvet, starlit sky. Soft rustlings whispered as scales adjusted quietly, each subtle movement a quiet note in the gentle symphony of the night. Movement flowed lazily, smooth and serene beneath the calm surface, like a slow river tracing its course through the evening's hush. Eyes closed gently in quiet surrender, folding softly into rest, embracing the fullness of the transformation with peaceful grace. A faint, gentle song rose softly from the serpent's delicate coils, weaving melodies that drifted calmly through the cool night air. Heartbeats slowed further, matching the serpent's tranquil rhythm, a harmonious beat resonating through the stillness of moonlit skin. Night deepened gently around the crown's soft glow, wrapping everything in a quiet blanket of peace and dreams yet to come. A whispered pride floated on the gentle breeze, soft as a dream, resting lightly over the serene silhouette shaped by moonlight and shadow. Chains of light wrapped gently around the sleeping form, glowing softly like threads of dawn woven through the calm night's embrace. Each breath grew softer, fading gently into the stillness, dissolving like mist settling silently beneath the quiet stars above. Serpents rested calmly atop the growing crown, their forms folded gently in quiet restfulness, cradled by the soft folds of night's calm. A blanket of silent peace settled over the transformed crown, wrapping it in a tender embrace of calm and gentle dreams unfolding slowly. Beneath the gentle layers of scale, a faint heartbeat echoed softly, a quiet pulse of life and warmth nestled in the quiet night's embrace. Soft light shimmered quietly across the scaled skin, casting gentle reflections like stars echoing the calm wonder of the peaceful night. Serpents coiled quietly and slowly, basking in the coolness of night, their movements a soothing dance within the dreamlike hush surrounding them. The crown gleamed softly, radiating a gentle, sleepy light that shimmered like a lullaby whispered beneath the tender gaze of twilight. Breaths slowed further, falling almost to stillness, deep and calm, settling like quiet waves lapping gently against the shores of a peaceful dream. Dreams wove softly through the serpent's coils, drifting quietly like gossamer threads of starlight carried on the cool nighttime breeze. The first light of dawn began to touch the crown gently, casting soft hues of promise and new beginnings across the sleeping form beneath the awakening sky. She awoke slowly as dawn spilled softly through the curtains, the world around her still and hushed, inviting a gentle start to the day filled with quiet calm and the promise of gentle reflections. Old memories drifted gently like autumn leaves falling slowly, their edges soft and blurred, whispering tender stories wrapped in the warm hush of a fading past, sipping quietly through her mind. A cold breath brushed past softly, a subtle reminder of winters long gone, cool and quiet, stirring a gentle shiver that mingled with the warmth of distant recollections in a hushed, peaceful moment. Joyful laughter echoed softly, recalling children playing by the gently flowing water nearby, their happiness like a delicate melody blending with the calm sounds of nature all around her. The comfort of glowing firelight glimmered in her thoughts, casting a tender glow that wrapped around her like a cozy shawl, inviting warmth and solace in the quiet hush of evening dreams. Soft scents of pine and rain entered her mind like a whispered lullaby, stirring tender memories wrapped in the quiet embrace of nature's gentle breath on a calm and peaceful day. Voices of old friends seemed to whisper quietly in the stillness of her room, their words like soft ripples on a tranquil pond, calming and sweet, inviting gentle smiles deep within her heart. She pictured pristine skies under the pale moonlight, where stars twinkled softly and night wrapped the earth in a blanket of serene silver light, inviting peaceful dreams and gentle rest. The sound of rustling leaves gently filled her mind, a tender melody whispered by the breeze, weaving soft rhythms that calmed her thoughts and welcomed the hush of evening's embrace. Slow steps on gravel echoed softly in her thoughts, each gentle sound marking a calm and patient pace, beating softly like a lullaby guiding her deeper toward peaceful rest. A gentle breeze brushed lightly against her weary cheeks, carrying the softness of the world's quiet wonders and a tender touch that soothed her like a lullaby on a soft night. Shadows of the past stretched long and slender before slowly fading away, dissolving into the soft dimness, leaving behind a gentle calm, a space for quiet peace and gentle dreams to grow. Melodies of a distant past hummed softly in her mind, like a lullaby woven from strands of time, gentle and tender, wrapping her thoughts in a soothing, melodic embrace. Empty streets spoke quietly of peaceful nights and times wrapped in calm stillness, their soft silence inviting restful breaths and gentle thoughts to unfold like petals in the evening breeze. The thought of warm tea eased her mind, its comforting steam rising slowly, like a gentle hug in a cup, wrapping her soul in soft, fragrant warmth and peaceful contentment. A single candle flickered softly in the dimming evening light, its tender glow weaving shadows gently across the room, inviting calm and quiet reflection beneath its warm, dancing flame. She pondered life's soft moments quietly, her heart tender and calm, floating gently on a sea of stillness where thoughts moved like slow waves carrying peace and gentle hope. Laughter drifted faintly from a place she once knew, soft echoes carrying warmth and sweetness, wrapping her thoughts like a delicate veil beneath the hush of the evening's calm embrace. Snowflakes drifted slowly, each one a silent kiss of cold that blanketed past regrets with gentle light, smoothing edges and wrapping the world in a peaceful, muted hush of winter's tender touch. Frost sparkled subtly beneath the soft light, each tiny crystal shimmering quietly, a delicate reminder of time's passage and the fragile beauty held in the brief, gentle moments of dawn. The soft flow of a distant river lulled her thoughts, its gentle current weaving a peaceful melody that carried away worries and invited serene calm deep into the stillness of her mind. A whisper of wind carried memories from far away, gentle and sweet like a lullaby sung by the breeze, softly brushing her soul and wrapping it in the tender hush of fading light. Shadows lengthened slowly as the day drew near its end, stretching calmly across the land, painting the world in quiet hues and inviting a peaceful sigh at the close of gentle daylight. She held treasured photographs gently, each one a tender story told in soft grays and fading smiles, keepsakes of moments wrapped delicately in time's warm and sluggish embrace. Tears slipped slowly down her cheeks, soft and warm, washed away with quiet acceptance, leaving a gentle cleansing hush that settled peacefully over her tender heart. The sky blushed softly with the colors of dusk, painting the world in hues of warm amber and rose, a gentle farewell to the day as peace folded delicately into night. Her heart found quiet calm in the stillness of evening, each beat slow and steady, wrapped in the gentle hush that cradled her softly toward restful peace and serene dreams. Stars twinkled faintly above, distant yet quietly comforting, like tiny lanterns scattered across a velvet sky, offering gentle light to guide her softly through the night's embracing silence. Night descended softly, wrapping the world in a tender cloak of darkness, serene and gentle, inviting every dreamer to rest beneath its quiet, velvety blanket of peace. Her breathing slowed gently, rhythmic and calm, like waves lapping quietly against a shore under starlit skies, carrying her deeper into restful and soothing sleep's embrace. Hope lingered quietly in the corners of her mind, a gentle light flickering steadily, small but unwavering, holding soft promise like the first glow of dawn gently cradling the earth. A final flame flickered softly before fading away, its warm glow retreating gently into the night, leaving behind a tender stillness imbued with quiet serenity and soft shadows. Closing her eyes, she sank into peaceful, restful dreams, the soft dark folds of sleep welcoming her gently, carrying her far beyond the day's gentle whispers into quiet worlds of calm. Darkness surrounded her like a warm, inviting cloak, soft and embracing, shielding her from the world's noise and weaving a calm sanctuary where dreams could blossom peacefully. The night held silence full of gentle promise and peace, each breath a quiet poem, wrapping her softly, inviting rest and renewal beneath the watchful gaze of quiet stars. Dreams began to weave softly through her quiet mind, threads of wonder and comfort intertwining gently, carrying her further into a world where gentle hopes dance beneath silken skies. The past wrapped around her warmly like a tender embrace, soft and sustaining, holding all her memories safe within its gentle folds as she floated peacefully toward gentle slumber. She drifted gently into sleep, calm and contented, carried aboard soft clouds of quiet peace where dreams bloom softly and the heart beats slow in perfect harmony with the night. The hero walked steadily along the shaded forest path, where gentle shadows played softly upon the earth, and the quiet hum of the night folded around each careful step. Soft sounds of leaves rustled gently in the cool breeze, weaving a tender melody that danced through the night air under the moon's watchful glow. A lone owl hooted quietly, its call drifting softly and breaking the calm night air with a gentle echo, as stars shimmered silently above the sleeping woods. Each step brought the hunter closer to the looming danger, the sound blending seamlessly with the tender whispers of the forest night, steady and calm. Faint shadows flickered softly under the moonlight among the trees, moving just beyond sight with a quiet grace, as the night held its breath. The cool air whispered softly through the branches above, carrying delicate scents and gentle murmurs that filled the forest's tranquil embrace. Determination settled quietly in the hunter's calm eyes, a peaceful strength glowing beneath the moonlight, steady as the ancient trees around. Soft footsteps echoed faintly, stirring the silent forest with gentle rhythm, a tender sound cradled by the night's soft embrace. The earth beneath felt soft and mossy with each careful step, cushioning the hunter's path as the night's quiet comfort wrapped all in stillness. A gentle river murmured quietly far in the distance, its soothing sound weaving through the still forest air like a lullaby to the night. A calm anticipation enveloped the hunter's quiet breath, as the world seemed to pause gently, holding space for what the night might reveal. A pair of glowing eyes watched silently from the shadows, sparkling softly like stars hidden in the darkened embrace of the forest night. The breeze moved softly, carrying faint scents of wildflowers that mingled with the cool night air in a whisper of delicate sweetness. A distant branch creaked, breaking the forest's hushed stillness with a mild and tender sound that faded softly back into quiet. Breath came steady and slow, blending with the night's quiet as the hunter moved gently, cradled by the soft embrace of dusk and trees. Moonlight shimmered gently on leaves and soft moss below, painting the forest floor with silver whispers that glowed in the night's calm heart. The forest grew quieter as the hunter drew silently near, wrapped in a peaceful stillness where every sound seemed held softly in time. The hunter paused softly to listen to the forest's sigh, finding calm in the gentle breaths of nighttime nature all around. A faint rustle signaled the presence of something unseen, a subtle stir that blended with the tender breath of the night's gentle rhythm. Stillness returned, wrapping the woods in quiet embrace once more, soothing the night with a calm and gentle hush all around. Focus deepened as the hunter moved with gentle care, every breath and step flowing softly in harmony with the night's serene pulse. Soft branches brushed lightly against the hunter's cloak, their tender touch a quiet reminder of the forest's gentle presence all around. The earthy scent of damp soil lingered in the cool air, mingling with the night's freshness like a quiet perfume of the ancient woods. Leaves whispered calmly, telling stories of the ancient woods, their gentle voices carried softly on the night's peaceful and velvety breath. A brief pause allowed the hunter to sense the nearby danger, still calm yet filled with quiet awareness beneath the moon's gentle glow. Night sounds hummed softly in the quiet forest surroundings, a lullaby of chirps and rustles that cradled the earth in soothing comfort. Glowing eyes shimmer quietly, watching the slow approach with gentle patience, like stars glistening softly through a veil of midnight trees. A moonlit clearing appeared, peaceful yet full of secrets, bathed in soft silver light that seemed to hum with quiet possibility. Steady steps carried the hunter deeper into the quiet glade, each movement blending gently with the soft murmur of night's delicate breath. Footprints left soft impressions in the moist forest floor, tender marks that whispered stories beneath the watchful gaze of a silver moon. Breath held slow, the hunter prepared for what must come next, wrapped in quiet calm and steady hope beneath the embracing night sky. Leaves fell gently from branches, landing softly on the earth, a delicate shower that blended with the evening's peaceful lullaby. Determination hummed quietly beneath the hunter's calm exterior, a steady flame glowing softly in the stillness of the tranquil woodland night. Shadows danced lightly, stirred by the faintest forest breeze, moving as gentle whispers beneath the blanket of night's serene hush. The hunter watched silently for any sign of movement nearby, eyes tracing soft shapes and gentle forms outlined by tender lunar light. Night deepened softly, wrapped in a veil of quiet peace that settled like a gentle sigh over the forest and all within its embrace. Eyes narrowed softly, scanning the darkened forest edges with calm alertness, tracing the delicate lines of shadow and silver light. The heartbeat sounded steady, calm beneath the moon's glow, echoing quietly in the stillness like a gentle drum of patience and hope. Slow steps carried the hunter silently toward the feared target, each movement measured and soft, wrapped in the deep calm of the night's embrace. Stillness deepened further as the crucial moment neared, stretching gently across the woods like a soft, warm blanket of quiet anticipation. Calm prepared the heart for what must soon come to pass, a silent strength settling softly as the night held its breath in gentle waiting. The air grew still, enveloped in a hushed tension that gently settled like soft silk around the quiet space. It whispered of something unseen, a silent warning cradled in the gentle evening calm. Her eyes met his with a steady, cool calmness, unflinching and quiet. They held a silent strength, cold and unwavering, like stars steady in the soft night sky. Breaths came slowly, tender and gentle, like a quiet breeze brushing softly across still waters. Each one almost seemed to hold back the faint stirrings of fear, wrapped in calm acceptance. Half hidden in tender twilight, her face softened into the coming dusk. Shadows curved gently around her features, mysterious and warm, revealing only fragments of her quiet presence. Between their gazes stretched a thin, delicate pause, like a fragile thread holding space between two quiet hearts. Time leaned in close, tiptoeing softly through the calm night. A faint flicker stirred, a subtle motion barely touching the fading light. It whispered quiet stories of life moving softly in the gentle hush of the evening. He felt the weight of the power held within her, a chilling calm that drifted quietly through the air. It was a realization wrapped in the stillness, deep and cold as starlit ice. A gentle whisper seemed to float through the air, barely heard yet laden with meaning. The quiet spoke softly, carrying a warning wrapped in the tender folds of night. Her gaze remained fixed, sharp and watching, unblinking as the gentle shadows danced around her. It held steady, a quiet sentinel glowing softly in the darkened space. Time seemed to suspend itself there, as if breathing had stopped and moments lingered gently, still and serene. The world fell softly into a quiet, suspended dream. Beneath the calm surface, a hidden danger hovered quietly, soft and unseen. It wove through the stillness like a gentle current beneath a glassy lake. The silence itself carried a weight, a quiet threat sincere and true, woven into the gentle nighttime air. It pulsed softly, steady and unwavering. A small tremble passed, like a sigh through the stillness. It rippled gently, barely felt, as if the very air itself breathed with sleepy anticipation. For a moment, all breathing seemed to pause, held softly in the heavy, quiet air. The world waited, hushed and tender beneath the fading light. Her eyes shone with a faint glimmer, hinting at hidden depths of power and quiet mystery. They sparkled gently, soft as stars caught in the evening mist. A single step fell slow and careful upon the stone floor, its sound softened by the tender hush around. It was a gentle movement in a world wrapped in quiet dreams. Soft echoes lingered like distant whispers, barely breaking the silence. They floated gently, like a lullaby carried on warm, midnight breeze. Shadows danced slowly with the passing light, gentle and quiet as a breeze that softly folds the world into evening's embrace. The danger felt calm, like a winter night wrapped in quiet snow, soft, steady, and patiently waiting beneath the serene stillness. Her gaze held firm, still and unreadable, fixed like a calm lake reflecting the muted, warm sky. It spoke softly of secrets kept in quiet strength. A thick sense of warning lingered in the quiet air, wrapping softly like a warm blanket. It was felt more than heard, a lullaby of caution sung in silence. They paused gently, caught in a delicate moment where time softened and floated, cradled tenderly in the arms of fading light and quiet breaths. Breaths drifted softly, barely disturbing the calm around them. Each exhalation was a tender sigh, melting gently like snowflakes on a warm evening breeze. Her eyes glowed faintly with a hidden power, like embers glowing quietly beneath soft ashes. The light whispered softly of mysteries waiting beneath the calm. Shadows twirled lightly as the last light began to fade, weaving a gentle dance of darkness and warmth that cradled the quiet space tenderly. The stillness held a subtle tension, heavy yet soft, like the hush before a winter storm. It wrapped the night in a quiet conversation of watchful calm. Her gaze was deep and dark, filled with unspoken stories and silent warnings. It glimmered quietly like hidden depths beneath calm waters in twilight. Power whispered softly beneath the gentle surface, a quiet melody woven through the night's embrace. It flowed calmly, steady and unseen yet deeply felt. Small movements shifted gently in the quiet room, like ripples drifting across still waters. Each motion was a tender sigh within the soft arms of night. Breathing remained steady and gentle, unafraid yet quietly aware. Each inhale and exhale flowed like a calm river beneath the dimming glow of evening. The danger held itself still, waiting patiently and quietly beneath the soft layers of calm. It promised more beneath the surface, wrapped in gentle twilight. A faint light brushed softly over her face, gentle and unyielding like a slow sunrise. It warmed the shadows softly, blending night with coming dreams. Heartbeats slowed, quieted by the tender moment. They beat softly like distant drums heard beneath a lullaby's embrace, soothing and steady. Her gaze held firm, a silent power shining in the stillness. It glowed softly, an unspoken promise wrapped in the warmth of quiet night. The threat was calm and steady, like a quiet storm resting beneath the soft sky. It lingered gently, a warm yet powerful presence in the night's hush. Whispers of power floated softly in the hush, barely heard yet deeply felt. They wove through the air like threads of light weaving dreams in the quiet evening. Vision blurred gently, softened by the tender fading light. It felt like drifting slowly into a peaceful dreamscape, embraced by quiet warmth and soft shadows. Stillness felt like a slow, quiet snowfall, wrapping the world softly in its gentle embrace. It calmed the senses like a whispered lullaby before rest. Her gaze spoke quietly of the power held within, a soft secret wrapped in shadow. It was a silent song of strength, gentle as evening's last light. The moment closed gently with the fading of light, slipping softly into quiet night. It left behind a tender calm, like the final notes of a lullaby fading slow. Step quietly into the dark cavern where light softly dims and the cool hush wraps around like a gentle blanket, welcoming you beneath the stone. The cavern's stone walls rise rough and cold, their surfaces worn smooth by time, inviting gentle fingertips to explore their quiet strength. Faint echoes drift and fade softly, suggesting vast spaces beyond, where sounds mingle with shadow in a hushed, timeless dance. The air breathes cool and damp, a tender caress that refreshes and calms, carrying whispers of the earth's secret depths. Vague shadows flicker quietly along the walls, playful shapes that dance just beyond sight, like gentle spirits resting in the stone. Quiet droplets fall at a gentle pace, each a tiny note in the cavern's soothing song, rippling softly into the stillness. Small recesses hide shyly behind withered stones, secret peaceful nooks where shadows shelter in stillness and calm. Fingers slide gently over stones cooled by earth's quiet breath, their firmness anchoring you softly in this hidden place. A faint glow glimmers softly from distant mineral veins, casting a gentle light that whispers of mystery and time. Subtle ancient marks are carved gently into stone, stories etched quietly by hands long past, now resting in peaceful shadow. A soft breeze whispers slowly through the cavern, carrying secrets of deep earth and weaving them into the still air. Distant, unidentifiable soft sounds hover near, like lullabies sung by hidden springs or gentle earth murmurs. The earthy scent of wet stone and soil wraps around, grounding the senses in the calm heart of the cavern's embrace. Slow footsteps echo softly in the distance, a gentle rhythm that blends with the cavern's hush, a careful journey through stillness. Small pebbles lie scattered gently across the ground, tiny, quiet resting places of stone, catching glimpses of dim light. Narrow passages weave deeper inside, whispering pathways of quiet discovery, inviting slow explorations in calm shadows. Curves in the rock form gentle natural shelters, cradling quiet moments beneath smooth stone arches and soft shadows. Tiny crystals catch scarce light softly, twinkling like distant stars embraced by the warm hush of the cave. Pools of still water mirror the faint light, a quiet glass surface holding the calm of the subterranean night. A silent presence seems to watch gently from unseen corners, a calm guardian within the encompassing stone. Cool shadows shift softly nearby, moving with a quiet grace that soothes and comforts the wandering spirit. Whispers drift almost too softly to hear. Delicate murmurs carry through stone corridors like a lullaby of ancient secrets. Moss grows softly on shaded rocks, its velvet touch inviting calm, enfolding stone in a quiet, slow embrace. A quiet mystery hangs in the air, a gentle question whispered by centuries of stone quietly holding their stories. Soft sounds of crumbling stone play like a tender secret, stones breathing their slow and patient tales into the stillness. Shadows darken along damp surfaces, cool and calm, swirling quietly in the soft, warm glow of the cavern's heart. Pathways hide just beyond gentle sight, promising soft adventures through calm stone and quiet shadow veils. Slow breaths merge with the cavern's silence, a gentle rhythm syncing softly with the heartbeat of the earth. A faint rustling stirs softly, like a secret movement just beyond reach, a tender pulse within the quiet shadows. Imagine the stones whispering age-old secrets, their murmurs weaving calm comfort through every corner of the sanctuary. Warm glimmers shine faintly from mineral veins, a gentle light that hums softly in the cavern's serene embrace. Soft ground cushions each slow, careful step, inviting a calm connection to the earth's quiet heartbeat beneath your feet. A deep quiet settles like a gentle breeze, folding softly through the cavern's depths and easing every breath into calm. A lingering calm flows gently as you move, wrapping the cavern in a soothing embrace of stillness and peace. Imagine drifting slowly through shadows, peaceful and quiet, as the cavern cradles your dreams in its tender hold. Light and sound gently fade as you go deeper, the world quieting softly, a lullaby sung by stone and sky alike. Sink fully into deep stillness encircling softly, a serene quiet so complete it feels like a gentle breath held in peace. The calm of evening wraps softly around the stone, a warm, quiet hug beneath the endless sky overhead. Settle gently into the quiet rest beneath stone and sky, where dreams drift freely and the world holds its breath in peace. Medusa's footsteps fell light on the dim forest path, each step a gentle whisper on soft earth, moving quietly through the fading light with calm and steady grace. Shadowy figures lingered gently behind slender trees, watching quietly with eyes that shimmered like distant stars, blending secrets softly with the twilight. Low whispers floated tenderly through the cooling evening air, weaving softly among the rustling leaves as night began its gentle descent. Medusa's eyes caught flickers of movement beyond the shadows, quietly watching with calm alertness as night deepened around her. One figure stepped close with gentle certainty, calm and steady like the night itself, their presence a quiet comfort in the soft darkness. Dark silhouettes edged closer through the twilight haze, their shapes blending gently with the trees, carrying tension yet wrapped in soft shadows. Medusa sent slow, silent signs to those near, messages woven through quiet gestures under the fading light, connecting them tenderly in the still air. Unseen eyes in the darkness softly surveyed the gathered group, glimmering quietly as night wrapped its gentle veil around them all. Steps echoed gently like a lullaby, blending seamlessly with the natural chorus of the forest as night whispered its calm embrace. The night held a brief lull beneath the moon's pale glow, wrapping the world in a soft, liquid calm where all seemed peaceful and still. Nearby allies understood the silent language of trust, their hearts quietly aligned beneath the umbrella of night's tender hush. Medusa sensed a flicker of hesitation among her companions, a subtle shift in the warmth that softened the night's embrace ever so slightly. Her gaze met that of a figure with eyes cold and hard, yet softened by twilight's gentle wash, holding secrets beneath quiet starlight. The atmosphere thickened with unseen hostility, yet the night's softness cradled the tension, weaving it gently into the fabric of dusk. Medusa breathed steady and calm, her resolve a quiet force beneath the gentle night, ready yet peaceful in the soft shadows. Companions held hidden motives beneath gentle expressions, their secrets folded softly into the night's muted warmth and quiet grace. A soft breeze carried earth's deep scent and the quiet memory of old stone walls, drifting tenderly through the night's embrace. An ally brushed Medusa's arm lightly, conveying calm support and quiet strength beneath the starry sky's gentle watch. Enemies lingered just beyond the warm glow of campfire light, their forms soft shadows blending with night's cool embrace. Every quiet motion held meaning in their delicate dance of trust, a soft choreography woven through the night's calm hush. The sun's last colors faded slowly into a soft twilight blanket, wrapping the world in gentle hues of warm muted light and calmness. Medusa's allies stayed near with quiet certainty, their presence a gentle shield of warmth and steady trust beneath the sleepy sky. Each gaze measured friend from foe with quiet grace, a slow, gentle inspection held in the soft light of a fading day. An uneasy comfort spread gently among the mixed company, like a whispered secret shared beneath the vast, soft canopy of night. A small sound stirred the still air like a whispered warning, rippling softly through the night's serene silence and gentle shadows. Minds searched silently for answers beneath the blanket of stars, thoughts drifting like gentle clouds across the quiet night sky. The night held them in a fragile, dreamlike equipoise, a gentle moment poised between the fading light and deepening dark. Shimmering eyes reflected the flicker of distant embers, soft sparks glowing gently in the warm embrace of the night. A tentative bond wove softly through the tense gathering, a slender thread of calm trust stitching together hearts beneath the twilight hush. Ominous breaths whispered quietly just beyond sight, danger lingering softly in the cool shadows, yet held gently by night's calm veil. Leaves whispered secrets as a breeze passed unseen, carrying murmurs gently through the muted warmth of the nighttime forest. Companions exchanged brief, quiet looks full of gentle reassurance, a small moment of warmth and calm beneath the vast twilight sky. Low murmurs wove through the darkness like gentle waves, soft voices blending tenderly with the hush of the resting forest. Unknown faces lingered where shadows grew deepest, their presence an unseen thread within the fabric of night's gentle calm. A stillness settled softly like fresh snow upon the ground, a quiet pause holding breath before the night's unfolding mystery. Medusa's chest rose and fell in a steady, sleepy rhythm, her heart calm and even beneath the soft quiet of night's embrace. Small, quiet smiles passed gently between the unlikely friends, warm lights kindling softly within the night's soothing shadows. Soft eyes met quietly, sharing unspoken understanding and calm, a tender connection blossoming beneath the soft night sky. Dark forms shifted slowly, blending gently with the night's hush, their presence a soft shadow within the quiet tapestry of dusk. A silent promise hung lightly in the air, as delicate and soft as feathered dreams drifting through the calm night's embrace. The night embraced them softly, whispering peaceful lullabies through the trees as all settled deeply into calm and restful sleep. With calm determination, the hero steps forward steadily, each movement flowing gently, carrying hope and strength through the quiet evening. A soft breeze brushes gently past, easing the hero's thoughts and weaving a serene calm through the cooling night air. Far ahead, faint lights shimmer quietly, like sleepy stars twinkling softly through the calm shadows of night. Each step falls softly upon the earth, muffled and gentle, blending seamlessly with the tranquil rustle of the peaceful night. The trees seem to whisper ancient stories, their gentle murmurs weaving into the soothing embrace of the peaceful evening. A slow, steady heartbeat echoes softly, matching the rhythm of the hero's steps and the quiet pulse of the enclosing night. Long shadows stretch gently along the winding trail, painting soft, muted patterns beneath the tender glow of moonlight. Stars begin to dim lovingly, their sleepy light fading slowly as the horizon hints at the coming dawn's soft arrival. The air grows thick with a quiet, sleepy tension, wrapping the hero in a gentle hush that invites peaceful stillness. Far off, faint voices murmur softly, like lullabies carried gently on the night wind, soothing the soul's quiet spaces. Breathing remains calm and steady, a slow rhythm that flows easily amidst the peaceful energy of the night's gentle hush. The night seems to hold its breath, attentive and silent, cradling the trail in a soft embrace of quiet vigilance. Steps flow gently and quietly, blending into the soft earth as the hero moves with calm grace through the hushed dark. A pale, Gentle light dawns faintly on the horizon, hinting at the slow, peaceful end of the journey's quiet night. Deep within, quiet resolve settles more firmly, a gentle strengthening of spirit under the calming wash of night's embrace. Clouds drift lazily across the deepening sky, flowing slowly as if breathing with the calm stillness of the world below. Distant sounds feel softened and subdued, wrapped warmly in the night's gentle embrace of calm and quiet wonder. Each step forward is measured, quiet, and unhurried, carrying the hero steadily through the peacefulness that surrounds. A faint glow radiates softly ahead, as if welcoming the hero into the gentle arms of the approaching day. Shadows sway and move gently, caressed by the waning darkness and the tender promise of dawn's light. A soft silence wraps around the final approach, draping the path in quiet peace and a comforting stillness. Leaves gently clap together with the hushed evening breeze, a quiet applause blending with the night's serene melody. The hero pauses softly to soak in the night's gentle touch, feeling the soothing hush settle warmly within. Darkness slowly melts away, folding softly into the warm embrace of a gentle, welcoming morning light. The last steps carry a peaceful calm softened by the stretching light of dawn, leading gently toward calm new beginnings. A soft murmur rises like a lullaby from the earth itself, mingling tenderly with the brightening skies above. The hero's pace remains gentle and steady, a quiet heartbeat moving serenely toward the day's tender embrace. A peaceful light bathes the path ahead, soft and warm, guiding each step through the lingering hush of morning. The gentle breeze carries a comforting softness through the air, wrapping the hero in a tender, breath-like caress. The land seems to rest deeply beneath a sleepy sky, holding peace in its quiet folds as dawn slowly brightens. The horizon melts softly into the day ahead, blurring gently as the tender light spreads with slow, loving care. The path seems to welcome the hero with stillness and quiet affection, carrying them closer to the gentle end of the journey. Steps slow now, each one measured and calm, as the journey nears a peaceful and dreamlike closing moment. The night dims quietly in the soft glow of morning, folding away gently to make room for new light and rest. The final stretch of the journey feels wrapped in a calm embrace, a tender closing woven with quiet peace. With a breath full of peaceful stillness, the hero arrives gently, the journey's end wrapped in calming quiet. The final approach closes softly, releasing any lingering tension into the calm embrace of a serene morning hush. Darkness gently settled over the ancient stones, wrapping everything in a tender, soft veil. The silent surroundings invited a peaceful stillness, as if the world itself was slowing down to a calm, breathing rhythm beneath the night sky. Soft footsteps echoed lightly and barely disturbed the stillness around them. The quiet rhythm was like a lullaby, measured and slow, blending seamlessly with the tranquil night and the silent stones resting beneath the moon's glow. Eyes adjusted steadily to the dim light, shimmering gently in the muted glow. Shapes and shadows softly revealed themselves, calming and slow, inviting the night to unfold with gentle mystery beneath the quiet heavens. Breaths came softly and quietly, in harmony with the night's calm air. Each inhale and exhale was a gentle rhythm, barely stirring the quiet atmosphere, as if the world was wrapped in a slow, tender sigh before sleep. A subtle tension lingered, growing gently without sound or movement. It was a quiet breath held in anticipation, wrapped carefully in the stillness, like a secret waiting to unfold in the hush of the night. Figures remained unmoving and still, as if carved from the very stone beneath them. Their quiet presence blended into the peaceful darkness, calm and resolute, like ancient sculptures guarding the secrets of night. Across empty space, eyes met in silent understanding. No words were spoken, only the soft exchange of calm focus and gentle warmth, bridging the quiet distance with a shared moment of serene connection beneath the stars. Hands tightened slowly beneath the quiet stars, a tender hold of quiet strength. The stillness wrapped around them gently, as the night whispered softly and the stones held their steady, calm embrace. Cold stone pressed quietly against skin, unmoving and serene, carrying the cool peace of night. Its silent touch was steady and strong, a gentle reminder of the earth's quiet heartbeat beneath the soft glow of moonlight. A calm resolve settled softly into the still atmosphere, steady and sure. The night embraced this quiet strength, folding it gently into the fabric of shadow and stone, where peace and patience held their gentle reign. A footfall fell softly and silently upon the ancient floor, barely stirring the heavy air. The night welcomed this tender step, blending it into the quiet fabric of stone and shadow, where every sound was hushed and slow. Shadows shifted ever so slightly, moving with the moon's slow, graceful dance. The gentle flicker was like a whispered song, flowing softly over the ancient stones, bathing the night in muted, warm tones of quiet wonder. Every breath was held in patient anticipation, quiet and slow. The air was thick with waiting, wrapped tightly in the calm hush of night, as if the stars themselves were holding their gaze until the moment softly passed. The stones bore silent witness to this gentle moment, steady and eternal. Their quiet strength held the scene safely, cradling the delicate balance of stillness and tension beneath the muted, warm night sky. Time seemed to pause softly within the embrace of shadow, stretching out into a slow, gentle breath. The night's quiet hush wrapped around everything, holding a moment suspended like a tender dream barely begun. Eyes narrowed gently, focused and calm in the dim light. They held a quiet certainty, shining softly with a warm glow, like small stars reflecting steady patience in the stillness of night. Heartbeats slowed down, moving in rhythm with the night's silent pulse. Each beat was a soft drum of peace, sinking tenderly with the gentle flow of time wrapped in shadow's warm embrace. A small, quiet stir rippled beneath the blanket of silence, subtle and soft. It hinted at gentle motion, like a whispered secret carried lightly on warm, still breeze drifting through the shadowed stones. Cold stone remained unmoved beneath the quiet tension, steady and sure. Its firm presence was a gentle anchor, holding the night's peaceful weight with quiet strength and a soft, enduring calm. A quiet resolve hardened gently between shadowed figures, calm and unwavering. It was a soft promise made in silence, wrapped in the warm stillness of night and the comforting embrace of stone. Darkness draped the scene like a soft, comforting veil, gentle and warm. The night wrapped its arms softly around stone and shadow, deepening the quiet and holding everything in a tender, dreamlike hush. Focused eyes waited patiently, steady and calm without a whisper or sound. They shone softly in the muted light, reflecting a serene readiness that blended harmoniously with the night's gentle stillness. Each breath was held quietly in the heavy midnight air, slow and gentle. The pause felt like a soft note held long, wrapping the night in a calm stillness that seemed to stretch beyond time. The stillness deepened like the quiet just before dawn, soft and unbroken. It flowed slowly through stone and shadow, carrying a warm, peaceful hush that lulled the night into gentle, endless rest. Stone walls surrounded quietly with cold, steady strength. Their presence was firm yet soothing, a safe harbor cradling the night's calm breath and the slow, patient unfolding of shadowed moments. Silent watch was kept by figures cloaked gently in shadow, still and serene. They blended into the muted warmth, guardians of the quiet night whose calm presence held soft vigil beneath the stars. Breaths mingled softly with the stone's silent heartbeat, slow and deep. This quiet rhythm wove a gentle lullaby that whispered through the night, wrapping everything in warm, comforting silence. Eyes searched slowly, quietly for the slightest movement, calm and watchful. Their steady gaze moved gently through shadow and stone, tenderly tracing the soft contours of the night's tranquil secrets. A quiet conflict played out softly beneath the starlit sky, subtle and slow. It was a gentle dance of shadow and thought, weaving tender tension into the peaceful fabric of night and stone. The stone held silent witness, calm and patient to the unfolding tension. Its steadfast stillness was a gentle anchor in the night, grounding the slow, unfolding story beneath the muted glow of shadowed skies. Soft, careful steps moved like whispers across the stone floor. Their gentle rhythm blended into the night's quiet song, a slow and tender motion in the midst of peaceful darkness and warm haze. Calm filled the space like the gentle pause before a storm, deep and full of quiet promise. The air was tender and still, wrapped softly in the slow, breathing hush of night's tender embrace. Eyes remained steady and unblinking, calm and sure in their gentle gaze. They held the night's soft light quietly, reflecting the warm depths of peaceful watchfulness beneath the soft veil of shadow. A soft murmur stirred gently through the thick silence, tender and slow. It rippled like a quiet breeze, barely felt but deeply present, weaving through the warm shadows like a lullaby for the night. The stone seemed to breathe with the stillness surrounding it, slow and peaceful. Its silent rhythm pulsed softly beneath the night's calm, as if waking to the gentle heartbeat of the warm, muted world. An unseen clash held quiet power in the darkness, subtle and slow like a hidden storm. It swirled gently beneath the surface, wrapped in the soft shadows and tender light of night's warm, dreamlike embrace. The moment froze gently between stone and shadow, held in a delicate balance. Time stretched slow and soft, wrapping everything in a warm, tender pause where dreams and silence softly mingled. Darkness held all gently in a firm, tender embrace, like the softest of night's lullabies. It cradled stone, shadow, and breath alike, wrapping the world in quiet stillness and muted warmth as dreams slowly deepened. Silence lingered softly as the quiet confrontation gently ended. The night sighed calmly, wrapping its soft shadows and cool stones in a peaceful hush that promised rest and dreams to come beneath the warm stars. The morning light filtered softly through broken windows, casting a gentle, golden glow that touched each corner with warmth and quiet hope. The room held lingering echoes of the recent battle, now hushed and still, wrapped in a calm that invited quiet reflection and gentle peace. Fragments of glass shimmered faintly on the cold floor, their delicate sparkle like scattered stars lending a fragile beauty to the stillness. A gentle breeze stirred dust in the shattered remains, carrying whispers of forgotten moments and the soft passage of time. Mirrors reflected distorted images of defeat and loss, yet in their quiet shimmer, hints of resilience and healing softly emerged. Footsteps echoed softly through the empty corridor, their gentle rhythm blending seamlessly with the calm and stillness that embraced the space. Shadows stretched long across the fractured walls, weaving softly into the quiet corners, tenderly wrapping the space in gentle folds of twilight. Memories whispered gently in the quiet aftermath, floating like delicate petals on a calm breeze, touched by soft light and quiet sighs. Light dimmed slowly as clouds drifted across the sky, bathing the world in a tender hush that invited restful dreams to bloom. A figure paused quietly to absorb the stillness, feeling the calm settle deep within as the world exhaled into peaceful silence. Silent reminders of promises now lost and broken lingered softly in the air, carried away gently on the breath of a new day. A calm despair settled gently over the quiet space, a peaceful surrender that made room for hope to begin its slow, steady return. Dust particles floated slowly in shafts of light, moving with hushed grace as if dancing to the soft heartbeat of the evening air. Soft sighs escaped as acceptance began to grow, wrapping quietly around the heart like a gentle, warming breeze in twilight's embrace. A hint of hope flickered beneath the fading gloom, a delicate light that promised new beginnings as the night gently deepened. Walls stood quietly, bearing scars of recent trials, yet strong in their stillness, welcoming the soothing silence that clung softly. Echoes of the past lingered softly in the silence, delicate as a treasured lullaby carrying memories close to the heart's quiet places. Resolve stirred gently within the quiet heart, like a tender seed waking slowly beneath the soft earth, ready to grow anew in calm light. A pale glow bathed the room in tender light, soft and warm, wrapping all in a comforting embrace of peace and quiet rest. Stillness wrapped around all like a soft blanket, soothing and deep, inviting the heart to drift gently toward calm and gentle dreams. Heartbeats pulse faintly in the vast quiet, soft and steady, a comforting rhythm that cradled the fading light of the day. Illusions shattered, leaving calm acceptance behind, a stillness born from gentle knowing and soft surrender to the night's quiet embrace. Tears fell quietly, easing the weight inside like gentle rain on parched earth, nourishing new growth deep within the heart's soil. Breaths grew slow and steady in the aftermath, rising and falling with tender grace like waves lapping gently against a tranquil shore. Birds called softly far beyond the broken walls, their gentle songs weaving soothing threads through the stillness of the resting day. A single candle flickered gently in the dusk, its tender light a quiet heartbeat against the deepening shadows of the evening. Quiet prayers whispered for peace and renewal, gentle as a breeze brushing across still waters, carrying hope softly into the night. An embrace brought warmth in the cool silence, a tender connection wrapping around the soul like a comforting, gentle cloak. Steps moved slowly towards a fragile new beginning, each footfall a gentle promise carried softly on the breath of the night. The evening sky glowed softly with gentle colors, a tender farewell embrace as the world slipped quietly into night's calm arms. Sounds faded into a serene, peaceful hush, leaving only the soothing quiet that invited rest and sweet, drifting dreams to come. A gentle touch comforted weary, aching limbs, offering kindness and calm in a soft embrace that eased away the day's heaviness. The horizon lay calm beneath a growing night, a smooth, quiet expanse that whispered promises of rest and gentle renewal. A restful pause allowed weariness to settle deep, a soft slowing that cradled the soul in tender quiet and gentle calm. Murmurs of kindness floated softly in the air, gentle voices blending with stillness to weave a lullaby of peace and comfort. Resolution glimmered quietly amid the stillness, a subtle light shining gently within the heart's soft, growing peace. Eyes closed slowly to welcome gentle dreams, surrendering softly to night's embrace as the world whispered a tranquil good night. Night fell peacefully over the shattered world, wrapping all in tender shadows that cradled the spirit in quiet slumber. Slumber deepened with soothing quiet all around, a gentle cocoon of rest where dreams could float freely on soft, silent wings. A new dawn promised calm after a restless night, soft lights spreading slowly to greet the world with quiet hope and tender renewal. Long ago, in a time forgotten by most, Medusa's story first began, wrapped in the soft folds of ancient days, where legends whispered gently through the quiet winds. Once, Medusa was a woman of remarkable charm and gentle grace, her presence as delicate as petals floating on a slow, peaceful breeze in a quiet garden. A cruel curse quietly changed her world, weaving shadows and turning her beauty into a stillness as cold as stone, quiet and deep beneath the sigh of time. Alone, Medusa wandered through silent places, her heart heavy with soft sorrow, wrapped in the gentle solitude that echoed like a lullaby through quiet woods. Her gaze, once filled with warmth, now held a quiet power, turning what it meant into cold, still stone, freezing moments like fragile dreams caught beneath the moonlight. Across distant lands and tranquil seas, stories of Medusa whispered through quiet villages, carried gently on the breeze like soft songs that lull the night to sleep. Stone statues stood silently in gentle repose, their faces delicate monuments to a story of quiet power and sorrow resting deep within the hush of time. Only a few drifted quietly down the forgotten paths where Medusa's presence lingered, footsteps soft upon leaves, moving through shadowy woods cradled in stillness. Travelers shared gentle warnings, their voices hushed like a secret lullaby, speaking of a cursed gaze and the quiet eternal stillness it bestowed upon night's breath. Where vibrant life once danced, silence now settled softly like dust, frozen moments wrapped tenderly in time's gentle embrace, a hushed lullaby of stillness. Faint memories of Medusa's days glimmered softly, delicate as morning dew on petals, held tenderly in stories told beneath the sleepy watch of twilight skies. Her legacy wove shadows and cold stone into a gentle tapestry, each thread soft and quiet, whispering of stories beneath the fading light of a calm evening. The weight of the curse stretched softly through endless years, a quiet echo carried on gentle winds, resting like a lullaby in the hearts of the stars. In quiet homes, a gentle fear lingered like a soft shadow, protecting peaceful dreams from the petrifying gaze that moved silently through whispered tales. Yet, some hearts sparkled brightly, dreaming beyond the cold stone's grasp, their hopes fluttering softly like gentle feathers carried on a calm breeze. Hints of Medusa's former beauty shimmered quietly through myths, like delicate stars veiled by soft clouds, shining faintly in the deep velvet night. Ancient statues stood as still witnesses, watching over forgotten times with quiet eyes, their forms bathed in the soft glow of evening's gentle embrace. As twilight deepened gently, landscapes etched in stone softened beneath the fading light, wrapped in a calm hush that soothed the soul's quietest corners. Tales of Medusa were softly carved into history's quiet stone, each word a gentle echo that hummed softly like a lullaby through the stillness of night. Medusa's heart, once alive and tender, now rested as quiet, steadfast stone, holding within it a stillness deep and peaceful as a lull under velvet skies. Her story echoed quietly through generations, a soft murmur carried on light breezes and worn stones, cradling gentle dreams beneath the night's watchful eyes. Time washed over memories like soft, endless waves, gentle and unhurried, rocking the past into peaceful slumber underneath a sky of twinkling stars. Quiet footsteps wandered once cursed paths, moving softly like whispered secrets, leaving behind only calm shadows and the soft hum of forgotten dreams. A glance lingered between story and shadow, delicate as a fading star, tracing soft lines of a tale slowly folding into the quiet night's embrace. The stone whispered softly, telling its stories to those who paused, sharing quiet secrets held close, like gentle lullabies sung by the earth itself. Winds carried stories softly through leaves and cold stone alike, swirling gently like fleeting dreams, caressing the night with their whispered secrets. Echoes of solitude drifted softly through spaces tucked between silent stones, a quiet lull where the soul could rest and dream in peaceful stillness. A quiet reverie settled where Medusa once roamed free, a gentle calm that wrapped the night like a tender blanket, soothing every tired heart to sleep. Soft shadows softened the edges of her tragic story, folding it gently into the night's quiet fabric, blending sorrow and peace beneath a gentle starry sky. Silence endured softly where life had turned to stone, a tranquil hush that cradled every moment in a quiet lullaby of endless rest and gentle dreams. Weathered faces of stone statues kept silent memories, their quiet gaze resting gently upon the world like old friends watching over the calm of night. Faint traces of Medusa's story remained in the winds and stones, like distant lullabies humming gently beneath the stars, soft as a sigh in the sleeping earth. Stone rested quietly beneath the sky's gentle embrace, calm and serene as the world drifted into sleep, wrapped in the soft hush of night's tender breath. Moonlight bathed her legacy in a soft, silvery glow, weaving gentle light through shadows, cradling the past in a tender, dreamlike embrace beneath the quiet sky. Silent stories quietly passed between stones and whispering trees, murmuring soft lullabies that drifted through the calm night like a soothing breeze. The glories of old gently faded, never lost but resting softly in the heart of the earth, like a lullaby that lingers in twilight's gentle arms. This chapter closed with quiet peace, gentle stillness spreading like a soft blanket over the world, inviting all to rest under the tender watch of night. Her legacy lived quietly within every stone and shadow, a soft presence woven through time, cradling sleepy dreams beneath the calm breath of the evening. A soft goodnight whispered gently to the enduring tale of stone, sending tender dreams to all who listen, wrapped in the quiet peace of night's embrace. The night gently arrived, wrapping the quiet land in a soft embrace. Stillness settled like a tender sigh, welcoming the world into peaceful darkness where time slows and hearts begin to rest. Whispers floated gently through the cool, calming air, weaving delicate tales that drifted softly across the sleeping earth, inviting gentle dreams in their quiet dance. Under the moonless sky, trees swayed gently, their shadows stretching quietly across the land. Their calm movements whispered comfort to the night's gentle listeners. Silent paths wound softly through the darkness, unseen but warmly inviting. The earth beneath seemed to hold its breath, waiting to guide peaceful footsteps toward calm dreams. A gentle breeze carried faint, soothing sounds across the stillness, like a lullaby sung softly by the night itself, wrapping all in a tender, calming embrace. Far away, echoes whispered old stories, drifting gently on the air as if the land shared its timeless memories in a quiet song of peace and rest. A soft light shimmered faintly across the shadowed ground, like a gentle promise glowing quietly, inviting sleepy eyes to close and drift into calm dreams. Leaves rustled quietly, sharing their hushed tales with the night breeze. Their gentle murmurs wove a soothing rhythm, a peaceful song that eased the world to rest. Soft mist settled delicately, wrapping the earth in a calm, quiet blanket. The cool embrace of the night air invited peaceful stillness and gentle dreams. Stillness spread across the landscape like a tender sigh. The night was wrapped in peaceful ease, inviting every heart to slow and find safe rest beneath the stars. Streams babbled softly through the hushed woods, their gentle voices blending with the night's quiet song, soothing all who listened into gentle dreams. Crickets sang slowly, their soft melodies weaving into the hush of night. Their gentle chorus wrapped the world in a tender lullaby, perfect for drifting soon to sleep. The night wrapped all in a soft, warm blanket of quiet. Gentle shadows folded close like comforting arms, inviting weary souls to rest deeply and peacefully. A subtle glow appeared just beyond sight, a quiet shimmer holding gentle promise in the stillness, encouraging a heart to relax and drift into soothing dreams. Soft rustling sounds mingled gently with the night's deep quiet, like a whispered conversation between the earth and the breeze, coaxing rest and calm. Far away, the horizon ended at dawn with a soft blush, a quiet color gently touching the sky as night's calm promise slowly gives way to morning's light. An unseen watcher observed quietly, calm and steady in the still night, offering a sense of gentle presence beneath the vast, serene sky. Branches stood still and strong, comforting the restless night as their quiet shapes held tender shelter in the cool darkness. Whispers hid beneath the soft folds of leaves, sweet and gentle voices tucked away like secrets meant for the peaceful night alone. The sky stayed dark and quiet, without a moon's light to disturb the softness. The gentle night wore its shadow like a cozy, protective blanket. Thoughts drifted softly, like leaves afloat on a slow, gentle stream, carrying dreams and hopes with a tender, calming flow. The air itself seemed to breathe with quiet ease, drawing in the stillness and releasing calm, wrapping all in a peaceful, soothing rhythm. Soft footsteps crossed the damp earth with a gentle, steady rhythm, as if the night itself was guiding a calm journey toward tranquil dreams. Secrets whispered low among silent shadows, their quiet voices blending gently in the night, sharing stories only the dark could keep safe. The grass bowed slightly, joining the night's soft song. Their gentle rustle became a lullaby that wrapped the earth in comfort and calm. The horizon held steady and calm beneath the endless dark sky, a peaceful edge where night's quiet heart met the promise of dawn. The night sang a soft lullaby to every living thing, gentle melodies weaving through the cool air, inviting dreams to gather slowly like falling stars. Hearts beat slowly and steadily, sinking deeper into the calm night's embrace. Peace wrapped around each soul, inviting endless restful sleep. Shadows played gently against the earth, their soft shapes shifting like quiet secrets, touching the night with tender, calm movements. Calm whispered softly like a gentle breeze passing through sleeping woods, folding the world into a quiet, peaceful embrace under the night sky. Stars shone quietly, distant and gentle above, their soft light a calm guide in the dark sky, watching lovingly over the night's peaceful rest. The night promised dreams wrapped in soft whispers. Gentle darkness cradled every sleeping soul, inviting them to drift freely into quiet slumber, The night murmured slowly around the world, its gentle voice a soothing balm, embracing all life with calm, warm quietness and tender peace. Shadows stretched softly across sleepy fields, their calm presence like a slow, peaceful breath taken by the earth beneath the quiet stars. The earth breathed quietly under the vast dark sky, each gentle inhale and exhale a soothing rhythm that calmed every wandering thought. A hush settled deep and soft as the night gently deepened, wrapping the world in peaceful quiet and a gentle stillness that comforts and soothes. Whispers danced gently in the eternal night, soft voices weaving through the darkness like a tender lullaby inviting dreams to softly take flight. Soft waves lapped quietly along the shadowed shore, their gentle rhythm a soothing melody carrying restfulness on the cool night air. The night held quiet secrets, whispered softly only to those who listen with hearts at peace. Its mysteries shimmered gently, safe under the calm sky. Far in the distance, a faint promise of morning glimmered softly, a gentle light that carried hope and the sweet promise of a brand new day.